coming this way. Wait a minute, hey, I'm ghosted!
By Roz Hernandez.
I am joined by my two arch nemesis. Nemesis. Darby and Alexis. Hi, Roz. I went on your podcast and all of your followers thought that I was just evil and they hated me.
Yeah. Okay, that was not your personality. It's because you came out as trans on our podcast.
Oh, did I? No, I didn't.
You did. You came out and it was the first place you ever
I outed you. I never said that.
I'm going to just take these off until it's time.
Oh, and if you're just listening, she's talking about her panties.
I don't wear panties when I'm dressed as a globe. The world's got enough problems.
You are dressed like a globe.
The reason being, this is Ghosted. Did you know that? This is Ghosted with Roz Hernandez.
Yes.
So I dressed up as my favorite future ghost, the world.
Because it's dying.
She's dying.
There's nothing scarier than global warming. I don't care what that podcast says. I don't think Greta Thunberg is a flop or whatever. Did you see that?
Now, I find it interesting that you guys are saying this.
Why?
No, I don't agree with her. I don't believe in global warming.
So you don't believe in...
Absolutely not. I'll believe it when I see it.
But Darby, you do?
I believe women, and I believe Greta Thunberg.
Oh, Mother Earth.
Thunberg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see that? That podcast with those two people where they called her a flop?
No.
Yes, bitch. I don't know what the podcast is called, but they flopped.
It's not called IMHO, the podcast.
No.
They would never do that.
Well, we would, but we'd edit it out.
I saw you both using an aerosol can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are those wigs human hair?
Okay, so what you saw, well, we wanted to make sure you felt comfortable.
Yeah.
So
that was our main concern.
We brought that aerosol can, finger quotes, but it is actually Evian. It's one of those water sprays. But we put it in an Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We know that you used to spend some time in the drag community. We wanted to make you feel comfortable.
I dabbled for a bit.
We heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
But I want to set the record straight. I do not hate the two of you.
We don't hate you either. And to those fans, on their behalf, we say those aren't our true fans. Our true fans know that you're... That
I say they're not our true fans.
We don't like haters being our fans.
We're haters.
Yeah, but when we do it, we do like with a wink and a
we do it with wigs.
And a take to the camera.
We do it with wigs. It's different. No, I think I was telling everybody I have a very dry humor that comes off as negative.
Do you come across this?
You are very dry. And I think our dryness...
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make it wet.
We need a little moisture.
I think I was dry that day because I think I was...
It's a lot of dryness.
I just started anti-anxiety meds.
How's that going? Are you anxious?
Is it good?
Okay.
I was doing good, but then this past weekend I slid back into anxiety's grasp. But I just had a meeting with my psychiatrist. Which one is it?
Yeah, you got it, babe.
And I'm doing up in doses.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I knew I was coming here today. I want to be scared.
No.
I want to say this right here, right now. I'm an ally. And at time of filming.
To what?
Yesterday was the National Transgender Everyone See Them Day.
Visibility.
And I want to say this right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
She's talking to me because I happen to be a transgender woman.
I see you.
You guys both got the memo about wearing green.
Well, it's for the earth, baby.
Yeah, and thank you for that.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
She will be dead soon. Wait, who will?
I don't know.
St. Patrick's Day was March.
This is not going to come out until June.
Really? What if one of us, both of us, or all three of us die in a car accident before then? Will this still come out?
See, you love death.
I do.
She loves death. You two are opposite sides of the same coin.
Okay, I'm not pro-death.
We're interested in it.
I'm pro-talking about it. I think death, we have, as a society, okay, we have created this allure around death because we don't talk about it. It's mysterious.
Yes.
And so I just want to know more and more and more.
And famously, no one talks about death here at Exactly Right.
Yeah, I don't think Exactly Right has ever mentioned anyone dying. Ever?
There's been some chitter chatter.
Oh,
over the past few years.
Yeah.
Well, do you two believe that after death occurs, a person could maybe linger?
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me?
Because you're my comfort person.
Oh, I answer.
So there's your first problem.
I don't know.
I'm a strong
See, this is why
earthly woman.
people think we don't like each other.
I love you, Roz.
Yeah.
When
I
I
love
saw
you
you at the
too.
Queer Teas, I was so excited that you were so excited that we knew each other, and we hugged, and it was so fun. And then you introduced me to Drew, right? Were you with Drew Drogi?
It was
Was I?
Sam
don't
Pancake,
remember.
I thought.
Were you with
Or
Sam
Sam
Pancake?
Pancake was
All
your
gay
name?
guys look alike to me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just adore you. We did have Vinnie Thomas.
Bless you.
Was that a ghost?
That was a sneeze, and I tried to hide it because I wanted to hear what you said. What
God
about
bless.
Vinnie Thomas?
We had him on our podcast yesterday, and I was extra nice to him because I didn't want. I feel like it was all my fault, Roz.
Yeah,
He's
we do feel like
nasty.
we dropped the ball.
He can
a
be
bit.
really nasty.
Yeah.
No. He said horrible things.
Yeah.
Some slurs I hadn't even. Well, I had heard of them, but I just haven't used them in a while.
In a
It was
while.
crazy.
I have to ask you guys,
Yeah.
before they change the title of this podcast legally,
Uh-oh.
do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Hi. I believe we're all energy. And I believe some of our energy returns to the universe in a more productive way, like ant or concrete. But then I think some people's energy, I think they could possibly be stuck here. I think they're on their way back to Jupiter or whatever the fuck. I grew up with a kid named Random, and his sister's name was Jupiter. Isn't that weird?
You grew up with a kid named Random?
Random, and his sister's name was Jupiter.
Well, say it with me. Strange.
Random.
Oh,
I want to say I like that answer.
I see you.
But actually, I think ghosts maybe it might be more like time slips, like parallel universes, like crossover, like things happening in different universes at the same time, and then like the veil gets.
So you get science fiction-y with that.
maybe, yeah. I didn't finish college, but science sounds good.
She did all 4 years. She just didn't finish.
I ghosted college.
Isn't that interesting?
I only did a few.
You only needed a few, babe. Look at you now.
Yeah.
I do believe that energy shifts, but I also believe in the Christian heaven and the Christian hell. And so I believe that some
Do
people...
you really?
No.
Okay.
But I love talking about it. I think religion
Oh, I'm
is so funny.
obsessed. Which one did you grow up with?
Southern Baptist.
Okay, that
Mega
scares
church.
me.
Mega
Oh,
church.
mega church type.
Like 15, 20,000
Mega church
people.
or mega church?
Mega.
Mega.
Okay.
Well, now it's a
Okay.
MAGA. Now it's a
Yeah.
MAGA for sure. Yeah. My Sunday school teacher ran over a little girl named Grace in the parking lot. And so they built a bunch of basketball courts, and they named it after her. And I was like, she was a 2-year-old little girl. She didn't play basketball.
Is this what Amazing Grace is about? What about you? Which brand did you grow up with?
It was called Church of Christ. And so we weren't quite mega church vibes, but we were like, now being on the other side of it, I know it's kind of almost, I don't know. We had to
Worse.
go
Yours is worse.
Sunday morning,
No
Sunday
music.
night, and
No
Wednesday
music.
night.
No music.
You could,
2 nights a week?
yeah, and a
Oh,
morning.
yeah, we did too. We did
And
too.
a morning.
And a morning.
And you still turned out like this?
Absolutely.
This is what Christ does to the body.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, God made the mistake. Jesus fixed it.
Thank you.
I see you.
What did you?
Catholic.
Oh,
Oh, no.
did you do all of it? Oh, yeah, you did. You
you
I
said,
have
did it all.
Sorry, do you have any trauma to share?
did you have
No, I
trauma?
think it's a flawless religion.
Perfect.
I have never felt like there's any problems with it.
Can I tell you, speaking of Catholic,
Yeah.
I'm going down to Costa Rica in a couple weeks.
Ooh.
And I'm going to be there during Holy Week. And Paula, the lesbian in Costa Rica who does all of our Instagram and TikTok and such as, she said, there is a religious like parade, a huge parade. Would you want to go? And I said,
Pope-mobile?
yes.
That sounds so fun.
Doesn't that sound so fun?
I love religion.
I want to see all the like Marys with their, they do big reveals. They'll be hidden behind a sheet, and then suddenly there's a reveal, and then everyone in the crowd suddenly a faggot because like they love it. That's drag, baby.
Wait, what? That happens?
You've never seen any of the big Mary reveals
A Mary reveal.
or saints? Listen, all saints look alike to me. Okay, so it was either a saint or a Mary. Okay.
Some lady.
It was a
Wait,
lady.
what's the difference between a saint and a ghost?
Ooh, good one. Well, a saint in the Catholic Church, there's certain criteria they have to meet.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Including performing a miracle, which I would say is kind of paranormal.
Yeah. Yas Queen work.
Supernatural.
Yeah, like if you're like, oh, I'm going to make something disappear. Like, it's either you're really good at magic or you got special powers. So then people will like, put you on jewelry and
When
stuff.
you were Catholic, were you allowed to celebrate Halloween?
Of course.
Okay, opposite day. Southern Baptist, we couldn't have Halloween.
You didn't have
Girl, we didn't go to haunted houses. We went to judgment houses.
I've seen this kind of a thing.
Oh my God, it is traumatizing. And I would be a doctor right now if it weren't for those judgment houses. Truly, it scarred me. And now I have to wear a wig for money. Anyway, I get to wear a wig for money. And I'm
very grateful.
But you follow the storyline of two people. One is a Christian, one is not. They both die. You get to see them die. They'll have like a car accident or something. It's wild. You're walking from room to room and it's like a new whatever. Then they make you go through heaven, which is so beautiful. Then they make you go through hell.
Stop.
One year it was like a skinny little tunnel that was really hot. And every now and then, and pitch black. And you have to hold onto a rope and kind of scooch through this little tiny tunnel. And you hear people screaming. And then every now and then a hand will reach out and grab you.
Terrifying.
But guess where you end up? You get through hell, you end up in a sermon. And then for 20 minutes, a cool youth pastor with a backwards hat goes, hey guys, you don't want to end up like that, do you? Well, there's one way to fix it. It works every time. We should go to a judgment house this year.
That actually kind of sounds fun.
It's scary.
It's
very ghosted.
That. Have either of you had experiences that you feel are like, I can't explain that?
Okay. I have a story.
Ooh, okay.
That's what she asked.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no. That's what we want.
That's literally what she asked you to do.
I took notes because I wanted to just have everything down.
Okay.
So I had this friend. I used to live in Chicago. He's a burlesque person. His name is Bazooka Joe. Shout out.
I love it.
He's very attractive.
So attractive.
Yeah.
Really?
And his name is Bazooka Joe. That's not a
Bazooka
pretty
Joe.
man.
He's very funny.
But
He's
How
very
did he
great.
get that name?
You know how he got
That's
that
not
name.
for this kind of podcast.
Yeah.
That's for something else. But so
That's a different network.
he and a bunch of other burlesquers were going on a 2-week tour, and they asked me to house sit and dog sit for them. And I said, absolutely.
They all lived in the same house?
Well, he and his roommate did, and they had a dog.
They're all very they're poly, but they're
like
jealous.
Bohemia.
Oh,
It's
they're-
like Bohemia.
Polyamorous.
Yeah.
They haven't thought it
burlesque.
through. Bazooka, this is not a personal attack. I did say you were attractive, but you think it through.
Well, so he did think it
complicated.
through. He told me he had me in charge of all of his belongings and his dog, a little French bulldog. I'd never learned
Because she worked
the
at the
name
coffee
of.
shop that he owned.
Yes. Anyway, so there was all these things that would happen there, and he would always tell me about them. So I was like, yes, I want to. I've always wanted to see a ghost. I've always wanted to have a paranormal experience. So I'll just quickly go through what they are. There would be knocks at the top of the door and no one there. It was just him
Wait,
living
these are
above.
things that he told you, or these are things you experienced?
He experienced them, but
Okay.
I was excited because I was going to stay there for 2
Okay.
weeks. So
Can I
I
take
this
my
is
gum
just
out.
like
I'm so sorry to the engineers. Thank you. It's out.
don't put it on the desk. Okay, there would be knocks at the top of the door.
Yeah,
He'd
just
see foot shadows from the other side of the closed bathroom
Do you
door.
need a thingy? Nope. Okay.
One time, he and his roommate and another person staying there, they all had the same dream of seeing a woman walk down the hall.
What?
All of them had the same dream, and they could describe the woman.
What'd she look like?
Did she have a big globe as an outfit?
Yes.
That's the scariest ghost
She
of
was
all.
she was terrified. Books would fall off shelves. Footsteps running along the hallway. His niece lived with him for a while, and she woke up with
And she became a
scratches on her
nephew?
back.
Oh.
No,
She woke up with scratches on her back?
scratches on her back, and then
I hate when that happens.
his landlord. So it was just one building. It was a Chinese restaurant on the bottom, and them on the top, and they were right next to the L track, and he would pay rent to the landlord who owned the Chinese restaurant. And for one time for 3 months, they went missing. And he
Who went missing?
The landlords. just went missing because he would pay the rent and they never cashed the check. 3 months later, they come back. They're like, hey, you need to pay rent. He's like, well, I've been sending it to you. Where have you been? And they were like, oh, actually, just don't worry about it. So they wouldn't tell him where they went.
Where'd they go?
They wouldn't tell. And he got 3 months rent free.
The Chinese restaurant is a meth lab.
No.
Oh.
There were allegedly ties to the Chinese mafia in Chicago. That's confirmed because there was a police officer, ACAB personally,
ACAB for
who would
cutie.
come into the coffee shop where we worked, and he told my friend Bazooka Joe this. Anyway.
Can you say it's a coffee shop where you worked? Did you really work?
No.
Okay.
But I did work because I would be mean to the little annoying people that would come in.
She's
and
not
be annoying.
nice.
I wasn't nice before transition. Anyways. The other thing connected to the Chinese restaurant is in the basement, they had a giant walk-in, like you know how restaurants have a walk-in giant metal freezer.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrifying.
One night, overnight, because they do laundry down there, it disappeared. It
The
completely
laundry?
the walk-in freezer.
The walk-in freezer disappeared.
The giant metal room disappeared overnight.
According to who?
According to my friend.
Bazooka Joe.
Anyways, so I know that's
Are you saying you don't believe Bazooka Joe?
That sounds like a very trustworthy source.
So all these things are
Believe
happening.
women and Bazooka Joe.
I'm asked to stay there by myself for 2 weeks. I am thrilled. I've always wanted to have an experience. Personally, I don't think I'm open to
She's never
deep
lived alone
open.
because she's not good with money.
I never lived alone.
She worked at a coffee shop.
So I was so
and she didn't
excited.
save. That's a problem.
You can't save at a
You
coffee
can't
shop.
save at a
You
coffee
need
shop.
to tip
There's
your
muffins.
baristas.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm alone for 2 weeks. The first week, nothing happens. I think the ghost needed to get
Used to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
used to me.
Do you think they watch you poop?
Yeah,
I
when the
do.
door was closed, they could see footsteps. I never saw footsteps, shadows under
Yeah.
the bathroom door, but they could see them.
Did you close the door when you were pooping when you were by yourself?
No, that might be it.
Yeah.
So anyway, the first week nothing happens. The second week, also nothing happened. I think I'm just not open to it.
Wow.
Wait,
That
so
was
nothing ever
incredible.
happened?
I
was a
did
great-
take note of the lights would flicker, and I did take note.
Chicago wiring.
But it was right by the L train, and I feel like the electromagnetic currents messed with it. But also
I
for
could
that
see
reason,
that.
I feel like that's why the ghosts were there, because I feel like they always say if you're on the same plane as the third railroad tracks or whatever, magnetic electric
We're with
tracks,
you. Yeah.
that it's ghosts, because ghosts do electricity, I thought.
Their energy.
They totally do
so
electricity.
you felt nothing.
No. And I'm sorry if that was anticlimactic.
Can we get Bazooka Joe on here? Why
You
did
need
we
to get Bazooka
Why
Joe
did we book these
in
two
here.
people?
Well, I did stay there a lot, and I always wanted something to happen.
But I honestly believe and this is all because I think Nicolas Cage said it once on David Letterman. I honestly believe we're all energy, and I do believe that matter cannot be created or destroyed or whatever. Science. Oh, you didn't finish college. Science. You didn't finish college.
That's the final class.
Science.
They teach you that.
Yeah, they finally teach you about science. It's alarming what's happening. And so I've never personally experienced what I think is a supernatural event, but I honestly believe that's just because of where my energy is sitting. Do I sound too gay right now? I just believe
It's pretty
gay derogatory. I just believe that I believe that we're all on a certain plane, and I believe some people are just at a higher energy level who are able to feel it.
I agree with you, because I feel like you have to be
Well,
really
you have to agree with
open
me,
to it,
otherwise you don't get paid this month.
inside.
Right.
Wait, we get paid for this,
Nope.
Roz?
No.
So my next question.
Yeah.
What do you think of aliens?
Ooh,
Pro. Very pro.
I'm pro, and I think they're real. But I also think just let us know if they're real.
Now, many would say that they have.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's too much stuff going around. We don't know what to believe,
I know.
and we could just scroll past if we don't care.
I don't know if I don't know if I believe when people say, well, the government has said, first of all, the government. Yeah, I listen to everything they say.
Same.
They're saying some wild stuff lately. Have you heard about it?
Oh, God.
You heard?
I've heard a few
I see
things.
you. I see you.
Yeah. But, you know, when was that? 2 years ago or whatever they said, oh, there's unidentified flying objects. They didn't say, like, these are humans from, they talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I think our government is too stupid to cover up aliens for this long.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine a bunch of people in the government getting together and being like, hey,
I feel like
let's
in
keep
recent
a secret.
years there would have been some sort
There's
of leak.
just
Or
no way.
are they putting all their energy into that?
Where are they sitting? Where are they sitting?
Ooh,
High or low?
there.
High or
Where are
low?
they sitting?
Now, as a woman of a certain age, I grew up watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, I love it.
I was obsessed.
Robert
You can watch
Stack.
Robert Stack. They have every season on Amazon Prime, but be careful because they also have the later seasons with the gray hair guy.
Ryan Reynolds.
Mustache. Anyway, as a kid, anything Robert Stack said to me, I believed. And so I carried that with me to this day.
Yeah.
I don't believe that we've had like actual green men wandering around because I just want to, I don't think the government is smart enough to cover it up. But
They're monitoring LGBT people online, so
That's not me.
You better watch out.
that's not me.
We're not going to use any of this. It's fine.
Thank you so much.
Have we started recording?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I want to tell you this story that I'm obsessed with. I did some research.
Whoa.
I know. And by that, I mean I watched one episode of a TV show.
Which
Called-
TV?
Okay. So it's a show that I discovered on Hulu.
I have a membership.
I
love
have
their
her- I have her
program.
password.
She does. She
So,
watches a lot of weird stuff.
It's a paranormal show.
Oh my God.
And it's called Out
Designing
There.
Women. Oh,
Ooh.
It's so good. It's
That's
called
like-
Out There.
who's the host?
Crimes of the Paranormal. And it's so good. Okay, it's kind of like the newer Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. Like each episode is standalone and it's really like well done.
Cinematic.
Duplass brothers did it. And it's
Those are some good brothers.
they're great brothers.
Yeah, they really are.
And so each story is like they vary. Like there's one where it's like a guy that thought lizard people were taking over, so he like attacked a city. Like they're
I've done that.
very different. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
but there's one story of 8 episodes where I'm like, this kind of feels like a real UFO encounter.
Okay, wait, I'm ready.
Okay.
Can you do it as Robert Stack, though? It would just be more meaningful.
I do everything as Robert said.
Oh, that's true.
What do you mean? Okay, so this one, I've heard of this story before, and I was always just like, yeah, whatever, until I saw this episode because they have this man's like best friend interviewed and his brother, and it's fascinating. Okay, so the man's name was Grainger Taylor.
Granger Taylor. Can you imagine seeing a baby and going, I'm going to name it Granger?
Granger.
Granger Taylor.
He lived in Vancouver Island, BC.
Canada.
In a-
It's
in
the
a
next
park
state.
called
It'll be our state soon.
Duncan. Oh yeah, it's 51st.
So exciting. So exciting.
Oh God, I love Canada. So this is 1980.
Okay.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Duncan.
So young.
I mean, sorry, he's in Duncan. Is the city.
Duncan, to be fair, Granger sounds like a city. Duncan sounds like a name.
That's true.
Yeah.
I went to school in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Duncan Hines III, the grandson of the original Duncan Hines,
Stop.
he was a loser, and he was a limo driver, but a limo driver in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Okay.
Who are you driving?
Do you know who else is a limo driver?
Tell me.
And also a Rod Stewart impersonator?
Oprah?
Kevin Spacey's brother.
Oh.
Not enough people talk about this. I watched that Kevin
I don't
Spacey
think-
documentary.
I don't think enough people are talking about Kevin Spacey.
Granger Spacey.
No.
Wait, what documentary?
There was a documentary on, I can't remember where, but they interview his brother a lot, and his brother is a limo driver that dresses like Rod Stewart. But that's not about the paranormal. So let me tell
I
you
didn't know
this.
Kevin Spacey had a hot brother. I'm going to Google that.
Okay, so this
Sorry.
man, Grainger Taylor, he's 32 years old.
So young. Full life ahead.
He was an 8th grade dropout. and sort of a mysterious loner type.
Hot.
Stabby.
Some would say an eccentric genius. Okay, this man, he drove a truck that he painted pink.
Gay?
I don't think he's gay because they did find a what do you call that? Like a single person ad in like the newspaper.
Classified
Oh,
ad.
classified.
Where he was like looking for a nice lady. So I don't think he was.
Maybe it was a
gay.
joke because when straight guys wear pink, it's funny because
Right.
boys are blue, girls are pink. Maybe he's just hilarious.
I think he was just like marched to the beat of his own drum.
Okay. That sounds like random.
So he would restore old cars. He liked dynamite.
Don't we all?
He had cannons that he made. He was just like making stuff all the time. He lived on this farm and he was always like doing mechanical work.
Did he live by himself?
That
Cut this out. I apologize.
no, I
it out.
think he lived with his parents.
Hot.
I think, because we'll get to that in a second. So, in the TV show, they interviewed this man named Robert, who was 15 years old when he met Granger, who was in his early 30s.
Oh, no.
And Granger, they became really close friends because Granger was like, oh, you can come work on my farm. I need someone to help me weld some shit or whatever.
Love welding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you melt it.
And because this guy, Robert, he also dropped out of school. And so he was like, I don't know what to do. And his dad, I think, knew Granger. So he like, whatever. They ended up spending a bunch of time together. And like one project that they made together was a small plane. Like they were like doing crazy shit.
Oh.
This guy like knew how to do stuff. And one day he tells Robert, the 15-year-old, he's like, I had a dream where I was visited by aliens. And he was always into reading books about aliens and UFOs. And there had also been reports of UFOs in specifically this area where they lived for like decades.
Sure, yeah.
People said that they saw these things. Even Robert saw one time when he was at a drive. I always want to say drive-through, drive-in.
Drive-in, yeah. Have you ever been to a drive-in?
I've been to a drive-through.
Yeah, love those. Big fan.
Yeah. So he finds these satellite dishes in a junkyard. He welds them together. He makes a fake UFO that he would just kind of like hang out with teenagers in. Whatever.
Is he on a list somewhere?
No, it seems like it was all very innocent. They were good
1980.
friends.
It was 1980. It was a different time.
It's a different time. So this other night, they're like hanging out in the UFO, the fake UFO. And he tells Robert he had another alien dream. And he's like, it's getting realer. He said that he could feel their energy and that he could smell their vinegary odor. He said that they were like
Love salt and vinegar chips.
They were like stick figures.
Oh, girl, me too.
And that they could communicate with him telepathically. They said they want him to go to their planet, which is a 42-month journey to get there. They'll be coming during a storm, so get ready. And
Storms make me come too.
Shut up.
Sorry.
They had to go. They had to come during a storm because their UFOs are really loud. This is what they told him. So like, yeah. So it would like mask the sound.
That's smart.
Okay.
I'm following.
So they said like, oh, we want you because you know how to build shit. And like you can teach us about Earth and you can like build stuff for us. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to be fair, he did smoke a lot of pot and do a lot of LSD. And I think everyone in the town was like,
Yeah.
okay. Because he was like telling people like, yeah, I'm leaving. The aliens are going to come get me. And everyone's like,
Okay, Robert.
Yeah,
Go do your
Granger.
acid.
Yeah, this was
Granger.
This is
My
Granger.
bad.
Okay.
Forgot that was a name.
So Granger's now, he's convinced it is going to happen. And he actually went so far as to, he changed his will on the actual document, which still exists. He crossed out the word death, and he wrote departure.
Ooh.
He said that it would be happening on the 29th of November. This is what he had been told. So the 28th of November comes. 29th. Storm of the century.
Yeah. Perfect.
He goes to Robert's house, his family home, to say goodbye to everyone. He left a goodbye note to his parents. Never seen again.
Okay. That is called manifesting. Listen.
There you go.
You can have anything you want in life, girlies. You just gotta manifest.
I've been talking for a long time about how I want to go up there.
You do?
If I got the opportunity, I'm out of here,
I don't
babe.
like to travel.
Aren't Katy Perry and Gayle King going up there?
What?
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 Are they?
Did I make this up?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know if
They
that's...
have a
SpaceX
fever?
or whatever.
Yeah, but that's not the
Sure.
same.
They don't go all the way out to space. They go up to like upper atmosphere. So like they're not. What's his name? Lance Armstrong? No, he's bike. Neil Armstrong.
Neil
You seen that video of Buzz Aldrin punching a moon landing denier in the face? This guy comes up to Buzz Aldrin, old ass astronaut, standing on the sidewalk, holding a book. I assume
They're called
he wrote
old
it.
astronauts.
That's, yeah.
Exactly
You
right.
put one...
So they, yeah, and he's like, admit that you're wrong. Admit that you're a liar. And then old ass Buzz Aldrin, very violent, he punches him in the face.
I don't like that kind of stuff.
I love it.
I got punched while boarding a bus once in Chicago.
Oh
That's
my
so
God.
funny.
Yeah.
No, here's the
But
thing.
no, not explain. You were undercover at the time.
I was
It's
deep
not
undercover as
yeah.
a man, and I was just waiting to get on the bus, and someone was mad about something else, and he just got off the bus and punched me real quick in the stomach. And then I got on the bus and I said, "Did you see that? I just got punched," expecting like to get on the bus for free, but the bus driver didn't care.
Well, it sounds like you deserved
Well,
it.
he just
Again,
punched you in
nothing
the
happens
stomach.
in
He
any
didn't
of the
take your
stories I
money.
tell
You still have to
today.
pay.
Well, okay, wait. So
Here's
Granger,
the thing, though.
Yes.
The Granger story's not over.
Oh, huh.
What?
Yeah.
But he's never been seen again.
So,
Oh, well, what about Robert?
his pink truck was also missing. So, did they want the pink truck? We don't know. They don't find him anywhere. It becomes a cold case. They're really like, we don't know. He's missing.
Well, yeah, they're in Canada. It's cold.
It's so cold up there. We're sorry. We're sorry for everything we've said.
So, his mother, who was very close with him, she held on to the fact that he had said in the note, I will be back. It's a 42-month trip. So she's like, he'll be back. He'll be back. 42 months come.
What
Well,
is that in
42 months.
years?
It's 42 months to get to the planet, right?
Well, he just said that it was a 42-month journey.
Trip. Yeah,
oh,
round trip.
okay.
So everybody's like, oh, he'll be back in 42 months. Well, he had told Robert that it's 42 months, like our time is how much he will age.
Oh.
So because it starts getting all like timey and
What did I say when I first got it in here?
I
Time.
don't listen to what you say.
it's very that like apparently their galaxy is 100,000 light years away.
I knew it.
Okay, so it's like
So
24 months.
Yeah,
there.
exactly 40.
by the
24
time
months.
he would come back here, 100,000 years will have passed for us.
But he's
But he's
only
only
going to.
42 years old.
Girl, this
Okay,
is Ghost.
write his name
This
down.
is Ghost. The Earth will not be here in 100,000 years.
Well, not
I
with
don't know
that
why-
attitude.
I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't care. I won't be here.
With that attitude.
You know what? I need to manifest it. It'll be here.
You need to earthifest it.
So I can tell you he'll be here. So
Bless his heart.
in 1986, so a couple years later, a crater is found in the mountain near where he's from with pieces of a truck.
Pink.
No.
But he
But
painted
pink
the
could've-
trunk.
The pink could have burned off.
He painted the truck.
So there's a tire rim that was 60 feet up in the air in a tree.
He got rammed in a tree.
No.
Now that's extraterrestrial. Now that's an ET I can get behind.
Now that's
You can honestly just
Ouch.
cut around all of this.
yeah, we will.
Yeah, okay.
So it was obviously a very massive explosion had occurred there.
Yeah.
And there was a serial number that was found on the truck. And according to his brother, it was Grainger's truck. Now,
Yeah.
Robert,
Oh, God.
you can't tell Robert that. Robert is 100% convinced that is not the case. And in fact, he says, he's on record in this thing, he's talking, he's like, no, look at the pictures. It was a blue truck. It was not pink. There's like pieces of trucks. The license plate was different on the truck.
Oh,
The wheel in the tree is not the kind that he had.
his poor brother.
They found bone fragments, but they were never confirmed to be Grainger's. It was deemed inconclusive. They reported 1 year prior in 1985 that there was dynamite missing from Grainger's
Dynamite.
collection of stuff. But it's like, why didn't you find that sooner? Like, why? It just all kind of seemed fishy, okay? And so the people that they interviewed that knew him and the family, they're like, okay, somebody in his family did have a connection to the police. So, like, Robert believes that, you know, one theory could be the police wanted to give Grainger's parents a conclusion because she was getting up there, the mom, and
So they blew up the truck.
Or
who knows? But here's the thing: like, they couldn't access his will because he wasn't pronounced dead. So they needed to this is the theory. Okay.
did he have much to leave anyone?
Oh my God!
There's a farm.
UFOs.
There's a farm.
Fake UFOs.
Oh, it's satellite dish UFOs.
You know what else? He built a train. I didn't say that. He found an old train and put it all together.
Listen, I love a man who can tinker.
Ooh.
I'm in.
I love a train.
Train's pride. I see you.
Yeah.
So basically, I don't know. There's a lot of people that believe. It's like, I'm a little convinced.
Why?
Based on-
Why?
so
What are
fishy.
you? What's the piece that is?
Well, the
convincing
fact that
you?
he knew that he was going to be taken,
Yeah.
and then he disappeared, and his
manifesting,
truck.
baby, the secret.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, he could have control. He could have blown himself up and been like, I'm going to wait for the next rainstorm and do it. But I don't know.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
I know there's a way to solve this.
Okay.
Easily. It was 1980. Okay.
1980,
They didn't
yes.
have the internet. Okay. And a lot of people couldn't afford cable. Okay. Was it out? I don't know. I'm young. But anyway, you know that him driving around in that pink truck, we just need to check the diaries of all the football players in the surrounding area. And when we find one that says on November 29th? On November 29th, I was fucking my girlfriend. I don't know what guys do. I was fingering my girlfriend, and talking about the game. And I saw
Where is
this
this
pink
going?
truck. I saw this faggot in a pink truck. Because they love making fun of
But
gay
everybody
people.
knew him. Like, he lived in a small town.
Was one of those
He
everyone
was
knew
like
each
I
other.
don't know that his
he
truck is
was-
missing. I think it's too convenient.
So you think is true that he went to space?
No, I think he went to Nebraska. He lived out
So
a
you think he
comfortable
is
life.
still alive and out there?
Oh, I'm not wishing that upon him. I think when it's your time to go, you should go.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put life into him if he doesn't want to be alive.
What if he did get to go and he's having a great time?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's up there, not aging.
Yeah.
By the way, he's still 32.
Interstellar or whatever.
Making
Aging's
stuff
a
which he
privilege.
loves.
Aging's a privilege.
Tinkering in space. Maybe he's going to come down and fix everything that's wrong.
What's
I
wrong?
mean,
Well, the climate.
Oh yeah, it's not good.
he at one point they interview his sister and she's like,
What was her name?
Hermione. Sorry.
Granger. Grangina. I don't remember
Please
what
welcome
her
to the
name
stage, Grangina.
is, but she's like, I hope he's up there with a nice space girl, or she says something like that.
There we go again with heteronormative standards.
But again, they did find that he had posted, or
like a singles, like
looking for a lady.
And yeah,
we all were looking for a lady.
Well,
early
definitely
on in life.
somebody definitely blew up they definitely blew up another truck.
Yeah,
to try
so
and
what's
tell
going on
everyone.
with that truck?
Yeah,
like
why
what
did we
is
never find
that?
that
Was it a
out?
cover up to get the will? Yeah.
Did they just do that?
Or was it a cover up to keep the alien secrets secret?
So they blew up a truck? You think the only way to
just
keep
to
an
make it
alien secret is
seem-
to blow up a truck?
But to make
A
it
Chevy?
seem like the case is closed and we don't have to look into
There's
it.
aliens. Let's blow up a Tahoe. Quick.
Well, no, it's to close the case.
Oh,
They needed
sure.
to close the case.
Yeah.
So
Harriet the Spy, rest in peace.
I can understand that a lot of that stuff, like maybe they did need to close the case, and so that's what all that is. Fine. But where the fuck is he?
Okay, I need to watch. It's called Out There.
Yeah, it's really good.
a paranormal journey.
Yeah. No, it's called Crimes of the Paranormal.
Sea of the P. Okay.
There's one episode about these people in Chinatown in San Francisco that would like prey on old ladies and be like, oh, we're gonna like this curse is on you, so like give us this money. Like it was stuff like that. It's like most of them
Scammers.
are not things that feel like they might have been it's like kind of like people using.
But that's
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuck
yeah.
out to you. As
But
an
this one to
expert.
me, I'm like, it's unsolved. What happened to him?
It's
Possibly.
solved.
I mean,
solved. He drove away,
I
got into a horrible car accident.
well, according to the official report, he blew himself up.
Oh, so now we're believing the
but I don't
official
believe
report.
that truck is the same as the
So-
truck in question.
It's apparently very much not.
you ever-
the other thing, you know how it said that the serial number was found?
Yeah.
Robert's like, it was partial, okay? He's like, there could be hundreds of thousands of different cars that had like that beginning of the...
It sounds like you're believing Robert, but then when we ask what you
1000%.
think, you're like, I think it happened.
No, I think that he was taken... Robert is on the side of this. Robert is 100%
Wait, who's
convinced.
the one that...
Granger.
No, wait.
Robert's the one that
I'm
was
not crazy.
15.
I'm dressed
Robert's
as a
a
globe.
friend. Granger is
I know, but
the
who was the one
genius
that was
tinker.
like, it's not the same color, it's not the same...
Robert.
Because he believes
that Granger's in
got
space.
taken up.
I'm back. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't.
I think that Granger has the same view as me, which is I'm looking at the globe from a distance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen, I hope that he's up there having a good time, or I hope he's in Nebraska having a good time, or I hope he's dead if that's what he wants.
Granger, if you can hear us, will you come back and then take us with you?
Please, wherever you are.
Granger, if you can hear us,
Gee.
did the aliens think your name was weird too, or is that just a human thing?
Yeah, if you go up there, you can tell them anything.
They won't.
gets
They'll
on
believe
the-
anything
You can be
say.
like, yeah, everybody is
They're
like obsessed
so
with
stupid.
me down there.
Yeah, sure, they can make it to Earth,
He-
but they don't know things.
He gets on the alien ship and they're like, name, and he's like,
Greg.
Gary.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
Gary. That's why we can't find him. We
Reinvent
don't know his
yourself.
name.
Yeah, you can do that.
Have you ever ordered an Uber and then when it pulls up, it's a pickup truck?
Never.
Wait, was it pink?
Did you have to
Doesn't
get in
that
the
sound
back?
like a nightmare? Yes, bitch. Austin, Texas. Picture it.
Oh, that feels like it could happen. in a
Austin,
place like
Texas.
that.
What was it? That drag thing that you
Oh,
were doing?
the drag, Austin International Drag Festival.
I heard that Tamagotchi had just released. Oh, the old Tamagotchi was coming back into stores at GameStop. Did you know GameStop's a place?
Talk about
I just found out.
paranormal investigation. If
And-
she went after ghosts the way she went after this
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, we would
I
have
spent
proof ghosts are real.
$120 on many different Ubers going from GameStop to GameStop looking for a Tamagotchi. And it was worth it. But one of them was so scary because it was a giant Ford F-150. And I don't know if you know this.
I don't.
But I'm a little gay. And so I got very nervous. But out of all of the Ubers, he was the friendliest. Don't judge a book by its cover. And we voted the same way. You know, it helps that we were both Republican.
Your friend.
I have never seen this person in my life.
Lucky you.
I'm kidding. For, listeners, it's a joke.
Okay. Can I show you a haunted eBay doll?
Yes.
Yes, please.
It's time for
The dolls are living.
I love this show. I'm a listener.
right.
I'm a listener.
We
And so I'm so excited.
are
Thank
exactly
you.
right fans. We are My Favorite
this
Murder
is kind
Girls
of a pinch,
from the beginning.
This is a pinch me moment because we are OG My Favorite Murders, but I'm a ghosted doll as well. I'm a haunted doll.
I listened to the first 2 episodes. It just didn't get me.
Of this podcast?
Yeah.
This podcast, don't listen to the first 2 episodes. That's for anyone listening to this.
That's the problem.
That's a long time ago.
Okay, I'll give it another try. Actually, I did watch the John Gabris episode.
Oh my God, he's so funny.
He's the funniest person in the world.
He's so funny.
I gotta be honest. I know that he's married. But
You're horny
I felt
for
a vibe
yeah,
with you two.
No.
Ew.
It's called
Respectfully.
acting.
He's married.
Oh, you're Are you
Hey,
acting now?
let me show you a haunted doll.
Oh
okay.
my
okay.
God, okay.
Sorry. We talk.
So what I do, you know this already.
You show us as well.
Oh, I don't know.
sometimes.
So I go to ebay.com and I look for haunted dolls.
Do you use a website or do you use an app?
No, I just type it in.
Me too.
www.
I think it's
Old
our
school
age.
style.
Yeah.
So
Remember phones?
I type in haunted dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I found one that I think is perfect for this occasion.
Oh.
This one is going for $39.
Okay.
And her name is Georgia.
Now that's a
Georgia.
name. That's a name I can get behind.
Okay.
Jiha, show us Georgia.
You got it, Roz.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Tell us what you're looking at.
I'm looking at my niece.
Okay.
That looks just like my niece Piper.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's
She
beautiful.
I love
looks
that name, Piper.
all at once.
Isn't it great? Except
She-
she was named after a pastor because my twin brother was a preacher at the time.
Okay.
So it's a really bad guy. And so now that he's not a Christian anymore, we don't know what to
She's
tell
not
her.
a Christian.
Exactly.
What
we don't know
I'm
what to tell her anymore.
seeing is a young girl with
Young girl,
she
don't
looks
cry.
all at the same time 3 and 83.
She's seen a lot. She's seen too much.
She's got bags.
She's got bags.
She's got bags.
2 IKEA bags under her
And
eyes.
she's got 2 hairstyles at the same time. One is it's a matted sort of curled pattern, and then also 2 braids,
It's a
plaits.
leave-in conditioner.
It's like
Down
it
each
says
shoulder.
if you took a production of Annie, you took that wig and then put 2 braids behind it.
Yeah, I will say I love her dress. Her gown is beautiful. And she's got a really big collar. I'm getting into
How
collars.
tall is she?
Really? It's sort of a doily thing around her neck. I don't know how tall she is. I think she's like doll height.
She's got some really
Don't
cute
close up on the feet.
ballerina
Don't give us the feet
slippers.
pics.
She's got
This is
some
a Christian
tights.
podcast.
Here's the thing. She comes with a story.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the
That's
person
what I'm ready
selling
for.
her has really like given her a bio. So let
Okay,
me give it
let's
to
do
you.
it.
Okay.
Pronouns?
She's a she.
She, her, yes.
So it says Georgia's demeanor is calm and modest.
No, it's not.
She will relax with you after a rough day. She just has that calming ability. She's an absolute gem. Oh, she's 18 inches tall, it says right here.
Oh,
So
Okay,
she's-
so long.
a little too tall.
She's made of heavier porcelain.
Oh, same.
Ooh.
She doesn't say plus size. She says heavier porcelain.
So it says Georgia lived from 1944 to 1984.
1984 was a perfect year to be born.
No, that's when she died.
I know, and now I'm her.
Oh.
She's got really cute
It does say how
freckles.
she died.
Oh,
Tell.
She was riding in the car with her grandpa and the door accidentally swung open. She fell out on the road.
she fell out on the road. Did the grandpa keep going?
Well, I'm not sure, but it says she had a complex, difficult life due to the times that she lived in.
The times that she lived in the 60s?
Well,
What?
She-
Was she in Vietnam?
here's the thing.
Okay.
She identifies as a woman now, but she was a gay man named Ira when she was living.
Is
There
this
we
why
go.
you brought this one for us?
Well, I had heard that you're
Transgender, you
one
can
of those,
say it.
I see you.
one
Yeah.
of those people.
I see you.
I was undercover as a gay man in Myra, and now I am a
That does
freckled
actually,
girl.
that is the face of a quirky little faggot. She's got a secret. She's got a secret, and she's going to tell everyone because gay people cannot keep secrets.
You know what her face
Do you want to
is
hear
giving?
some secrets I'm not supposed to tell?
No. Okay,
My
wait.
dad stole a lot of money. What?
Let's let
Oh,
Roz
okay.
finish.
Go ahead.
So she has chosen not to hide anymore because
She is brave. She is Bruce. She is who she's meant to be. She's Georgia.
She was born this way, baby. And it says she owned her own business. Oh. She described the business as a house suctioning business. Where they would remove flooded water from homes.
That's so important.
The last home I lived in, my home flooded.
It was a pool house that turned into the pool.
Yeah.
Her favorite color's teal. Her favorite food is gumbo.
Same.
She is me.
Yeah.
Her hobbies are... this is so weird. It says her hobbies are hummingbirds and going on vacation.
I'm going on vacation.
How is hummingbirds a hobby?
Let her sit by a window to watch the birds and then look and listen for her activities. It'll wake her up, basically. She's happy, honest, reasonable. Let's see here. She's also great around pets and children. She's protective, and she would like to be able to be around you when possible so she can make sure you're okay. She sounds great.
She sounds lovely.
Wait, is there any scary parts to her?
Not really.
I think it's the gumbo.
Darby, can I borrow $39?
Gumbo? No, actually, I'm not supposed to tell you this. Roz let it slip before we got here. But as a thank you for coming on the show, she's already ordered her for IMHO.
Would you like her?
Yes, thank you,
I want
Roz.
her.
She
looks like me.
She does not look
She
like
doesn't look like you at all.
At all.
Well, not right now because I'm wearing different hair, but that's what my hair looks like under here.
It does say that she makes random noises.
Random.
Same.
She's a quick learner. She can learn things.
Oh, that's
Not
where we
the
lost
same.
me.
Yeah.
She will tickle your hand and arms.
Oh, like this?
You'll feel a tingling sensation.
Okay, close your eyes. Pretend you're at home alone, and there's a haunted doll right next to you.
Okay.
It does not say what the noises are, but it very well could be that.
She's a woman. She's grown.
She is a grown transgender woman. And what a great time to come out as trans right now in 2025.
Yeah, send her out of the United
woman.
States. Maybe we shouldn't buy her because then she'll be stuck
Now,
here.
I wonder if laws apply to dolls. I don't think so. So,
oh, that's true.
That's how I live
she's a
my
doll
life.
doll.
She really does live like there's no rules for the dolls. It's
Me too.
It's
Yeah.
worrisome. You have a driver's license.
I
again.
want her.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have $39.
Me neither do
My
I. Darby.
mother. We are not currently talking. It's a very bad relationship, and I want it to get better, but I can only do so much. She had a doll growing up. She grew up in the 50s, and it was like a 3.5 foot tall.
Oh, that scares
plastic doll. Her name was Susie, and she's from the country. And so when she got older, my mom and papa put her up in the attic, and she got all her fingers and toes chewed off by raccoons. And so when we got it back, like when my grandpa died, papa died of cancer. It was horrible, but he went to heaven. And my mom got the baby doll back. She brought it to the house. It looked terrifying. It was a 50-year-old baby doll with no fingers or toes, and one of the eyes that opened stayed closed permanently. And so we were babysitting a friend from church's daughter's, like infant daughter. He died of COVID because he was a libertarian, and mom forgot that the baby doll was in there, so she closed her in this dark room. And right next to the crib is a baby doll with no arms or no fingers, no toes, and one eye open. And the little girl is screaming. And this was a different time. And my mom was like, you just got to let him scream it out. Can you imagine? And now our dad's dead of COVID. Explain that.
Is there no end to haunted dolls on eBay? Is there just like thousands upon thousands?
Thousands. But very few are transgender ladies.
That was a
I
really
want to
good
thank you for
find.
showing me this one.
Yeah.
That was a great
I will
find.
be finding her. Will you send me
should.
the link?
Absolutely.
Okay,
let me do one more thing with ya.
Oh, is this?
Is it what?
Is it EVP?
It's time for EVPs or EV Please.
I like.
It's not a trans thing.
Oh, okay.
But in a way it is, because
Yeah.
they call it instrumental trans communication.
Ooh.
And honey, anytime I talk, it is instrumental trans communication.
Yeah, you sound like bongos.
So basically, it's whenever people believe they've captured a ghost speaking. We're going to listen to 2 of these.
You've done that.
Oh, I do it every week.
I saw your Hulu.
Oh.
Wasn't your show on Hulu?
It was.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up.
What?
It's not, but there's
Anytime you do a thing and you did it with your whole heart and soul and a fast fashion sweater, you should be proud of it. Okay? Maybe it wasn't the right
I'm very
time.
proud of it.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to bring it up.
There is a new paranormal show though on Hulu, and I actually really love it.
The one you
called
just told
Out
us?
There.
You just told us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought she was having a stroke. I was like, do you smell toast?
This first one,
Okay, get your earbuds. Get your cans.
you're gonna need the cans for this.
I got makeup all over these. I'm so sorry. But it's cheap. It comes off so fast. Oh, I unplugged it.
Where did you find her?
We found each other through a classified ad in the paper. I was looking for a man with a pink truck. She
I was looking for an alien.
was looking for a little gray man. Okay. There we go.
It's perfect.
I honestly think this works.
Okay.
Okay.
Is my boy hair
now-
coming out?
No.
No, there's no
Thanks.
such thing.
Thank you.
So
All hair is girls.
we all have on our headphones now, and we are going to listen to 2 that I found on YouTube. This first one comes from this YouTube channel that I've really become obsessed with because this guy has really good voices that he captures. His name is Brandon Elvis.
What does he
and
look like?
I don't know. This first one is from a place called Heritage Junction in Santa Clarita.
Oh, that's nearby.
The diet.
Not too
You
far.
heard of that diet?
It's like the diet.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this ghost saying?
You're being
Can you
trans.
play it one more? I like the yellow train.
You feel trans.
You feel trans
I thought
to
it was,
me.
they were saying something about the train.
It is. Yeah, there is train noise in the background.
Does sound very
So that's
trainy
context
and the-
clues.
Yeah, it sounds very training. I can say that
Whip-a-da-da.
because it's about trains.
I feel like it's 4.
What did you just say?
You heard me. It's trains. The train's pride flag is green and yellow, and I think that's normal.
No, you said trainee.
Training. I think it's important that if you're going to ghost hunt, that you need proper training.
What did you say?
Training. I think it's really important.
Will you play it one more time?
I'm not going to fall for
I
this
want to
shit.
get it before. I want to get it before you play the options.
My best friend's a train.
You reveal training. I don't know.
Mm-mm. They're saying something about the train. I think they want to get on the train.
Well, here's some options. Is it A, have you seen the trade?
That's it. That's it.
Which, you know,
And the answer is yes.
there may be people listening to this that are not familiar with your drag queen culture.
I know, it's not great.
In that trade.
Okay, so trade is like you see a hot man, okay, and he looks like a hot, straight, tough, rootem tootem. You heard of Sylvester Sam, Yosemite Sam? It's that.
Yosemite Sam is trade.
It's trade.
Sure.
It's trade.
Okay, so is it A, have you seen the trade? Is it B, will that be on the train?
Oh.
C, can I be your friend? Or D, LGB tray?
Will that be on the train?
Okay,
Will
let's
that be
hear
on
it
the train?
again.
Final answer.
Oh, now now I'm feeling more friend. Now I'm feeling more friend.
Well, your friend is correct. It is B. Will that be on the train?
I'm proud of you.
Will that be on the train?
That's not fair. She got
that be
a
on the
leg up
train?
because she's trains.
Wait.
Now, are you transgender or transgender?
I'm both. Because
She's got
my
a big
caboose. Damn it! You look so beautiful right now.
Why are you laughing when you say it?
Okay, do you
Everyone
said you
in
had
the
a
booth
second one?
is not laughing.
Okay, last
Yeah,
one.
they're mad at us.
They really don't like this.
I know.
They don't
I've
like
said
that
a-
kind of talk.
I've said a lot
really
of bad
sorry.
stuff.
Are you mad at us?
No.
Are you
no.
mad?
They'll never say that.
Okay, so
Okay,
that's a
they shook
threat,
their head
and that's
yes.
illegal.
I know,
and
that
I'm
was
gonna call.
bad.
Well, I don't call the police.
I
Okay?
saw that.
but I'm
okay.
gonna tweet about
so
it.
I'm 1, Darby is 0. Okay.
Okay, this is a competition.
Oh, we're talking about sizes. Yes, I am a size 0.
Second EVP, posted by the same guy. This is at a place called Rancho Camulos, which is in Peru.
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
Rancho Camulos.
There we go.
Peru?
It's in Peru, California.
Okay.
What is this ghost saying?
Cabbage house.
What? Applesauce?
No, Candace.
Chavez.
Catch you to the side.
Can I start?
Tabitha. That's what I heard.
Catch you outside.
Catch you
Cabbage
outside.
hard.
Sorry.
Catch you
Cashew
hard.
sigh.
Isn't this fan?
Thank
it's
God
incredible
all
how
ghosts speak English.
Everyone hears it differently. So, okay.
Well, here's some options.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm
Did
sorry?
Did they think it was A, yes, bitch, stunning?
Yes, I do.
B, he has my son. C, we met last summer. Or D, you think you're something.
Can we hear it one more time?
He has my son. That's got to be he has
Wait,
my
say
son.
what's C
We met last summer.
and what's D? You think you're something.
You think you're something.
I'm gonna go D. He has
He
my
has
son.
my
I'm gonna go B.
son.
He has my
No,
son.
you've already answered.
I didn't lock it in.
Yes, you did.
I
She
didn't
played
say
the
I
clip
locked
for
it
the
in.
final.
I think you liked it in.
Okay, fine.
But you were both kind of right at the same time because it was B, he has my son.
Wait, what is the reference to this? Who?
I don't know.
The changeling.
You're not supposed to take kids. That's
He
called
has my
kidnapping.
son.
What's his name?
Brandon Alves with the
Brandon Alves. Are these videos or are these just audio on YouTube? This isn't a.
Right now it's
promotion
just
for
the
him.
audio.
Okay.
That was
This
that
is
was
incredible.
eerie. That makes me very uncomfortable.
Well, we're done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry.
Where can people find you guys?
We're at IMHO the show
Promote.
on
We're
Instagram
on the internet.
and TikTok, and you can hear our podcast, and you can hear Roz on our podcast at IMHO the show.
Just don't read the comments.
or add new comments to see how much you love Roz.
Add new comments.
Nice comments.
I think the problem is that we are.
It's because you guys have young fans.
We do.
And they
Yeah.
don't like that kind of thing.
It's a different, yeah. Well, honestly, Gen
also
Z,
a new podcast,
Gen
so-
Z causes you to like. It's caused us to have to investigate how we approach.
Yeah, we're
content.
new podcast, so we're still figuring out. So I think we could have supported.
I mean,
you and uplifted
I'm Gen
you
Z,
a
so
much
I get it.
more. We'll have to have you back on when we know what we're doing.
Oh, they're going to love that. Your audience is going to be so excited about that.
They will. They will.
I would love to have you on the show as like our YouTube series to talk about Drag Race because
Please, I love Drag Race.
I love that was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Do you
Me
want to take
too.
my spot?
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You're my favorite transgender.
Thank you so much. You're
And-
my favorite transgender. You're the only one I know in real life.
Transgender. I am not a transgender. I'm not train.
Okay, I heard trendsetter, and so that's what I thought.
Trendsetter.
You're a
I would never say that
trendsetter.
about
I would
you.
not say that.
But that's what I think you are.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're a beautiful model. I think you have a gorgeous face. I think you accessorize very well. I love your hair and I love your nails.
Yeah, I like your style.
And I love your style.
And your nails are good.
Are
Today.
you both doing any live shows anytime soon?
When does this come out?
Actually, we just
June
did.
2nd.
Oh, we have a live show coming up on the 8th in Chicago at the Den Theater.
June 8th, IMHO returns to Chicago. At
Yeah,
the
our
Den.
grand return.
Tell everyone there to go see me in July because I've never
Hydrate.
done a solo show there.
You're going
Are
to be
you
at
doing
Hydrate.
Hydrate? That's great. That's where we
You're
met.
going to have a fantastic time.
Right? Didn't we meet at Hydrate?
I think we did.
Yeah. There's lore.
We met at the Express.
This could be you.
My future. All right. Well, I love you both.
Love you.
Thank you, Roz.
Thank you so much for having us.
What's that at the foot of my bed? It's spooky and kooky. I'm pretty sure it's dead. It's coming this way.